What happened?
The Ket had the port locked down when we arrived. They were shipping Angara off for who knows what. People were scared, but the place had potential. So we fought the Ket for it, and we won. You saw the decorations outside. That's Snow making sure everyone knows she's the new power.
If there are Ket out there, send your own crew to deal with them.
Listen, this is how it is. Everyone knows Sloan destroyed the Ket presence here. Anything that hints otherwise,
Oh.
weakness. But you're independent. Where you go, what you do. Nothing to do with Sloan.
I'll think about checking out the Badlands.
Excellent.
Right, is there any missions of it? Like, what does this mean? That's Cora, Joel, Drac, Vetra, and then person. Are these people I can help out? Let's check. I'm guessing that it's people I can help. Oh, you son of a bitch!
You okay?
None of your business, Inard.
Whoa,
Could have been
sorry.
Sloan.
Just wanted to help.
Your kind never just offers something. There's always a price.
Living under Sloan, I can see why you'd think that. But we're not all the same.
We do look different from the others. Cleaner.
So what's troubling you?
Thank you, Chloe,
Sister Morga
for the
wants to
retweet.
post. Make sure the port has filtered water. She's been missing for 3 days.
Is Morga's line of work dangerous?
It can be. Kadara's water is highly acidic. Fixing a leaky pipe could result in major burns. But no one knows Kadara's filtration system like Morga.
Is it unlike your sister not to check in?
Extremely. We're all that's left of our family. The rest were murdered when the Ket invaded Kadara.
I'll keep an eye out for your sister.
Thank you.
Pathfinder. We could use the grates to scan the pipes at a safe distance.
Vetra, where you at? Oh, she's up there. I've completed quite a few missions. See, these additional tasks are going to take a while. Let's see how far I am, because I was 50%, and I did the vault here. Let's see how much percent that put up. 3%. Yeah, look, it's got like People. Ah, I think I get it. Because I got a mission off someone when it was like a green person. If I go on the Tempest and talk to people, I'm guessing she'll give me a mission.
The Nomad got some attention when we disembarked, and it's a lot more portable. Seems smart. Only 3 attempts to steal it so far, and 1 offer to buy it.
What was the offer? Just so I know how much I'm driving around.
Negotiations fell apart when he asked if I came with the car. Weird. Must have been something I aimed.
Yeah, I'm guessing I need to be on the ship. Let's go talk. I haven't actually spoken to the crew in a while, so I think I should talk to everyone, see if there's anything new. Callow wants to chat.
Liam says he's planning a movie night.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snacks, right? I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant. But it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and things.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, see. Wait, she's got another thing?
Ket genetics defies everything we know. They're bits of different species.
Yeah,
and yet all Kets.
I actually streamed it
Bizarre,
a couple,
horrifying, fascinating, all at once.
Just
like,
think, while you're
before I
poking
started
around
streaming
the
this.
they're probably
It's a game I do want to stream.
Huh.
I love Fallout
Wonderful.
4.
That's me never sleeping again.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
That should have got rid of... No.
How's it going?
I should
Oh.
get back to things.
Sounds good.
So I'm just going to talk to everyone, get all the missions.
I don't believe it. Gil's reconfigured our entire nav array.
Really?
Risked a dozen spacewalks putting that in place.
Nice.
Damn it.
Callow, don't.
Take the helm. I've had enough of this.
What?
You don't give a damn what my team and I went through to build this ship.
No, I don't. I care about us surviving out here, and if that means redesigning...
You don't have the right.
Knock it off, both of you.
Sure, once he gets off my back about how I work on the Tempest.
You weren't here. We had to get all kinds of new tech working in a single starship. 50-hour shifts, epiphanies, accidents. Humans can forget. Solarians can't. To me, it's all still happening. My team is here. Stripping down the Tempest like some broken radio risks everything they suffered to build. Their legacy.
If he had the Tempest up on blocks, I might see it.
Look, Callow, your people did a great job, but they're dead. And they couldn't have anticipated half the problems in Helios. Like the Scourge. If we don't adapt, we'll die too. Is that what you want their legacy to be?
Gutting a complex ship out in space isn't adapting. It's irresponsible and disrespectful.
The Tempest has too many new systems doing new things to just adapt on the fly. If we make changes, let's make them carefully and with respect.
She's your ship. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Ryder, I know it's not... Thank you.
Okay, it's over. Let's get back to work.
Having to sort out crew. Oh.
A foolish thing to get angry over, isn't it? Perhaps you had to be there when the Tempest was made. In a way, I'm always there. I see my team's faces as clearly as yours. What's the saying? People aren't dead while someone still remembers them?
Remember them for me. Tell me who they were.
Serena still wore her bondmate's perfume years after they separated.
I watched like the starter guide and it said, always check on your crew and talk to them. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Comfort and inspire you.
I haven't spoken to him in literally days.
It would be very hard to be the last, though the Tempest will outlast us all. Did you need anything else?
Nope.
I'll let you concentrate.
That's Callow done. So, PB, you in here? Yes. Same.
Kadara Port's pretty grisly, huh? Probably get into all sorts of trouble there. And now we're going after the Archon's ship? Sure, that's a good idea.
In the absence of any others, it's an excellent one.
Guess I can't argue with that. Anything else to go over?
Is there more about Linda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador. Respected, living the high life. But miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults. It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster.
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Jesus, I've been live for 2 hours. Doesn't seem that long. It's Saturday, so I guess maybe longer stream. Maybe push for 12 hour. Who knows? I want to get a lot of this done. Let's check strikes. Right now I'm just taking a little bit of a step back from a few missions, checking up on people. Oh, bronze. And seeing what is going on, basically. I'm gonna save a load of stuff. Oh, yes, I got AVP, don't I? Yes. And I got... See, every 30 minutes I get research. I get Milky Way research. What's this? Gain access to special... Oh, yes. And self-salvage. What minerals you got? Okay. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Okay, next person to talk to. Cora. You're not here. There's... Vetra. Joel's not in here, so I'm guessing it's Vetra.
I thought I hated the Kett before. Then we learned about exaltation. A
can't even begin to imagine how Jal feels about this.
I was curious about you and
What?
Sid being on your own from such a young age.
Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend it.
Where was your mother-in-law?
Aren't you going to Tesco with
Back
Tom
on
later?
Sullivan, I suppose. She was an awful person. All she cared about was climbing the ranks. She and my dad fought all the time. I think at the end they hated each other. When things were really tough, I thought about going back. But she wouldn't have accepted us. Whenever my dad did, destroyed any chance of that.
Where was home? Paladin?
No, we'd already left Paladin by
Yeah.
then. Whatever our
Yeah.
dad was involved in meant we weren't welcome there.
Yeah.
I hadn't even gone to boot camp yet. Sid was barely a year old. We eventually settled in a mining colony in the Minas wasteland. 2 years later, our dad was gone.
How did you keep you and your sister afloat?
I was barely more than a kid myself, so
See,
lots of unskilled work.
I'm kind of
Construction
split
jobs.
now because I
No one
want
else
to
would do the dangerous
romance
stuff,
just
so
with
I
one
would.
person.
Being up high, crawling
I
up
want to do it with
buildings.
Cora,
I
but
could shoot a gun, so eventually I moved into smuggling.
I'd
Even more
like
dangerous,
Vetra.
but lucrative. We were never rich, but we got to comfortable.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, here.
Still thinking about the Turian arc, Mason and Avidus. I hope Avidus is doing all right.
Time heals all wounds, as they say.
Heals the wound, doesn't erase it. You don't lose someone like that without scarring.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just
Vetra's more
It's
like
always been just the two of us.
No.
romantic and Cora's
Someone special.
difficult.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh.
I might try and
No,
like
nothing like
two.
Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. Again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway,
So why weren't you on the Turian arc?
our dad left Paladin with us long before the Ark even existed. I don't know if we really count as members of Turian society anymore. But who needs all those rules anyway, right?
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Alright, any more?
Kadara is a lifesaver. I promised some people some things I wasn't sure I could get. Turns out I can get them all on Kadara. Funny how things work out.
I'm just relieved that they didn't die out there without Nexus support.
Throwing people off the boat was hard, but Nexus leadership was desperate. Wasn't a great choice. Lose some people, or lose everything.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me. Hey, Ryder.
Hey.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
No, I don't. Anyone up here? What's this do? No calls. Open. Oh, look at that beauty! There's Cora. There's Drac. There's Gil.
So the Turians kick out the Genophage, basically destroy our people, and they get a pat on the back and a seat on the council. And what do I get?
A medal.
Ah, Sloane. She hasn't changed a bit since the mutiny. Just finally showing her colors instead of pretending to be civilized and shit.
Was she like that when she ran Nexus security?
It does look nice.
Yep, just real good at hiding the Baron inside, you know what I mean? She'll keep her word, big on honor, that one. Just never show any weakness and you'll be fine.
We can talk more later.
Sure. Just talked to Kesh. Colony's doing well. There might soon be some trading with the Nexus at this rate. More to one of that drive strength, too.
She is a show of strength. That fight was something else.
She's good. Some of the warriors she sent back were trained by her.
We can talk more later.
Sure. Pathfinder?
We can talk more later.
Sure.
This girl over here? Yep.
Did I hear right? You're going after the Archon ship?
Yes.
Looks like it.
Last time we crossed his path, you nearly broke my baby here. Tell me you have a better plan of escape this go around.
Yep.
I've got it all under control.
How naive do I look? Just stay out of the Scourge, huh?
How's your friend Jill doing?
Good. Busy. Apparently, prepping multiple species for procreation is a lot of work. Waiting to get it all started was killing her. Now she's being shot out of a cannon, so to speak.
Out with it already. What's the deal with you and Calla? Anything I should be concerned about?
Twist my arm, why don't it? It's contrasting styles more than anything. He's a blueprint guy. I'm gears and guts. Got ink on his digits, not grease up to his elbows. If you didn't have me to balance him out, you might be in trouble. Heck, maybe that goes both ways.
Regale me with some poker wisdom.
Well, bluffing and reading players aside, poker is all about math. If the odds of getting the card you need are greater than the bet, make the bet.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime. Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Don't really have much to say with Gil.
Anytime.
You can come over while I'm streaming if you want.
Pirates, exiles, severed heads. Kadara Port's a peach, huh? And Sloane Kelly is the pit. Anything you needed?
No.
See you later, Cora.
Stay safe.
Yeah, and that's normally where I stream. Well, the time I finish streaming. But I don't know.
Going through the readouts from the Cat facility, I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
I ran across another memory fragment. Dad made Sam for Mom. To cure her. I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
He gave up everything trying to save her.
You didn't realize how important his family was to him?
I guess not.
Maybe that's what he wanted you to see.
I saw another of Dad's memories. I was in this one. Sarah, too. We were home visiting. Dad told us about going through the Charon relay.
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
We joked it was in our DNA.
Then that part of him lives on.
I saw another memory that Dad locked away. The day my mom died.
I'm sorry, Ryder.
Even in her last moments, Dad couldn't accept Mom's death.
It's hard to let go of the ones we love.
If you can't run from it, use it. Guess that's what he did. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Do all Angaras snore, or just you? All humans whimper in their sleep, or just you?
Pathfinder. Hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it.
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew? They're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
Some people wonder how we make this team work. Some days, I'm one of them.
It's a blur sometimes. I bet Lexi's flagging all kinds of site warnings. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
We'll talk later.
I know it. Just waiting on that armor requisition / project. No pressure.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Yaxul is very cunning. We can't underestimate him. My mothers are worried sick about the cousins that joined him.
I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
Oh, Jesus, there's a lot here.
You studied with Moshae Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things.
Yeah, Leon Bush.
She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She's beloved. I love her.
Really? So one of those professor-student things?
No, not that way. Moshae Sefa is 115 of your years old.
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
Okay, I get your point. Maybe I can find an Angara doctor to ask about your...
whatever. Although, I used to know some facts, like the origins of our vestigial organs.
Oh yeah, humans have a coccyx, a vestigial tail, and I have webbed toes, just a couple, but Sarah doesn't. And she had wisdom teeth, but I didn't. Now you.
No idea.
Yeah.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings
Oh,
and
God.
beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it. That's the point.
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you are a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our families strong, born from what was before, blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
Well, enough about that. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything in particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want. Yet. For my life. At my age. I hope being here will inspire me.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Somuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go. My father is gone, taken, or killed by the cat. We never found his body.
I'm sorry about that, Joel. I understand. I just lost my dad.
Something in common between aliens, then. We are fatherless, yet we fight on. Anything else you want to ask?
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirsts for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
Well, enough about that. Can you tell me more about the cat occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
What's living under the cat bin like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere, every single day.
When the cat came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the cat are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that. Believe me. Have the cat always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the cat. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
Well, enough about that. Do you have a mate? A partner?
I don't. Not for a long time.
Not for a long time.
I fell in love with a girl once. Aliyah. We were young. I was young. It was my first vassal on Aya. We worked on the same farm. She was a little older. A researcher. I can still hear her laugh. And see her eyes. She kissed me. I was her. Thrilled and seduced.
But it didn't work out?
I like Joel.
My older brother came to Aya. He was already famous in the Resistance.
Where's Aliyah now? Did she and your brother work out?
They came back to Habal, and she joined our family. She became one of the mothers.
You have to see her every day?
No. They were taken by the kit. Their children survived.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, John.
Stay strong and clear. The Roka go to Gadara and recruit the desperate. I've heard a Roka recruiter weaving his magic. Even I was convinced.
I'll see you later, John.
Stay strong.
And clear. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, so cute. Alright, let's go do Kadara. I only have a few missions. Nyong.
Pathfinder.
Don't do this again, game. Yeah, this is impenetrable. Right. First things first.
No wonder it's toxic. This shit's on fire.
An exothermic reaction from the sulfuric acid coming in contact with water in the atmosphere.
It'd be pretty if not for the burning water, and the exiles, and the smell.
So, Cora, Asari Commandos, I hear a lot of things.
You hear, or you watch low-budget action vids.
Either way, Huntresses hunt. They sabotage. They do assassinations.
All officially sanctioned.
And that was all fine with you?
Yeah, hunt down anti-Citadel fanatics, or let crisis response mop up the blood later. That's not a choice.
This body was dumped here, as Daenerys claimed. I have recorded the location and relevant DNA information and for any future investigation.
Alright, let's try this out, finally. Okay. Quickly.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda farm sample nearby. Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information.
Yeah.
Hustle was a good scene. People from all over, helping out when it mattered. A lot of right ways to help in a crisis. All we needed was coordination. Not too different from how Ryder runs the team.
It works. Might work differently if we were at war.
Lucky we're not then.
Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information. Minerals have been depleted in this location.
Okay.
You're better than your listed training. You had a mentor.
I had a team who didn't want me.
Dr. Nakamoto's lab. He did say it was heavily armed.
Locked from the inside. I'll override it.
hurt me.
I'll be right back, just going to use the toilet. And I'm back.
Please, don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
I'm not here to hurt you, Doctor.
Farron. Dr. Arena Farron.
I only want the Oblivion formula. Then I'll be on my way.
Ryota sent you, didn't he? With a sob story about Sloan misusing his medical breakthrough.
Something like that.
It
Nice.
wasn't his breakthrough, it was ours.
Is everyone on this planet a lying asshole?
We always meant Oblivion to be a highly addictive drug. That it has medicinal value is a coincidence.
Then why did Dr. Nakamoto quit the Outcasts?
Ryota didn't quit. He was fired. Pushed Sloan for a bigger cut. You've had what, one conversation with him? I've known Ryota for years. Everything he does for credits.
But you're different.
I place survival above credits. Give Ryota the formula, and I'm as good as dead. Sloan will see to that.
I've seen Sloane's outfit. Not a lot of doctors. You're too valuable to kill.
She'll see it as cooperating with the enemy. Loyalty's more important to Sloan than brains.
This is getting complicated. How about we pretend I was never here?
I'll tell Sloan it was a collective attack. Thank you.
You lied to me, Doctor.
What?
Had an interesting chat with your old co-worker, Dr. Farron.
Arena's not a doctor. She's one of Sloane's dealers. What did she tell you?
That you created Oblivion together. That it was always meant to be a drug.
And you took her word over mine.
She was very convincing.
More than I was, apparently. By now, Arena's taken the formula underground. We'll never find it.
Sloan would have killed her if I took the formula. I couldn't risk it.
Sloane doesn't murder her own people. She has some standards. I never should have let you get involved. Please, just go.
Screw you.
Registered criminals has gathered salvage ahead, Pathfinder.
This weapon cache was headed for the same location as the first.
With more data, I can triangulate the source.
Anyone know some good shanties? I could pull a parrot out of my arse.
Liam? No. Just... There it is. Last known location of this Johann guy. Hopefully Remy's inside.
There's Johann.
Maybe they're not as bad as the warden made them out to be.